Hey guys, how's it going? I finally have my voice back. I'm no longer sick, so we can get these videos back on track. When I first made the announcement about working with videos, I said that I would bring you guys the latest news headlines and Billboard charting. So let me present to you the first episode in Popology Now TV. I want to kick off this week's episode with this week's album releases. Jessie J released her third album, Sweet Talker. Ella Henderson released her debut album, Chapter 1. And You and Me released their album, Rose Ave. All three albums have been reviewed on popologynow.com, and you can check them all out. Personally, we like Jessie J's the best, although Pink and Dallas Green's album is very good, very cohesive, and Ella Henderson does have a solid debut on her hands. They all have their strong points, but we cannot get enough of Jessie J's latest single, Burnin' Up, these days, so that's the one that's been in constant rotation for us. Moving on to other activity that we've partaken in this week, Betty Who had her stop in Toronto for the High Society Tour this past Monday, and we were in attendance. As well, you can check out our videos on our YouTube channel, and you can also check out our live review on our website. I know that Betty has a few dates left on the High Society Tour, so if she's coming to a city near you, you have to see her. She's great fun, there's high energy from beginning to end, and it's just a good time. I guarantee that you'll walk out loving Betty Who even more than when you walked in. Moving on to this week's news stories, we start on quite a heavy note. Unless you've been living under a rock, you now know that Kesha is suing her longtime producer, Dr. Luke, for sexually abusing her, physically abusing her, verbally, and mentally. This is all in order to get out of her contract, because as of right now, she is not able to release any music of her own unless it's, well, under his hand. Dr. Luke then turned around and filed his own lawsuit of defamation, claiming that Kesha and her mother PB are lying and trying to extort him. Personally, we think, I don't know, I'm not going to go into the detail of this entire lawsuit. It's online if you want to read it and know the details. Things are a little too descriptive. It's too into detail for this not to be true. I don't foresee Kesha as being a manipulative, conniving person. We've all seen her on her reality TV show. Her fans know and love her. She's always been honest and upfront about her personality. It just would seem extremely out of character, and she would be a fraud if this did turn out to be a lie. Kesha's lawyer went on a media tour this week saying they have secured evidence and that more will be coming forward with similar allegations very soon. I mean, that's kind of scary. Dr. Luke is behind several hits such as Katy Perry, Pink, Kelly Clarkson, Britney Spears. He's worked with everyone. It's kind of sad to see what goes behind the scenes with this business. Luke's lawyer is retaliating today, saying that these stories are grossly outlandish and just made up and reflective of Kesha's wild behavior. They're just going to throw her under the bus. This is Luke's most successful recording artist. I don't get the whole mudslinging thing. It just doesn't make sense. It seems like Luke's only defense is that he hasn't seen Kesha in years. I find that hard to believe. Warrior came out at the end of 2012. Obviously, they've worked together on that. He's executive producer. That's his artist. That defense just doesn't line up. We even have Sharon Osbourne coming forward telling a story about when Luke bought their house, he wanted everything inside. He wouldn't let everything go, even personal possessions of the Osbournes. She described him as a controlling little man. It may not be a musical artist that's coming forth, but is someone who has knowledge of the business, being Ozzy's manager. So, I mean, you guys can draw your own conclusions on that one. It's just sad all around. Whether we like it or not, someone's career is about to be destroyed. It's going to be Dr. Luke or Kesha. Stay tuned for the developments in this sad story. I have a feeling it's just going to get worse from here. On to a lighter note, Taylor Swift released her new promo single, Out of the Woods, this week. It's been #1 all week on iTunes. I'm sure you've heard of it. It's got this 80s feel to it. It reminded me of Tegan and Sarah, and her fans are going nuts over it. We've never really been pro Taylor. I've got to say that pop Taylor is a lot more digestible than country Taylor. I guess I can say I'm kind of excited for 1989. In other Taylor news, she's releasing lyrics from every single song, every single day, until the album comes out. They're just one-liners, but it's enough to get our appetites wet to hear more. In One Degree of Separation, we're going to move on to One Direction. One Direction announced that they're going to release 5 promo singles from their forthcoming album 4. That's quite ambitious, and we're only a month away. That's about 4 weeks. So either they're going to do 2 in 1 week, or I can't really foresee what their plan is. All I know is you guys should expect a single next week, either Monday or Tuesday. In other news, the American Music Award nominations were announced earlier this week, with Iggy Azalea leading the pack with 6 nominations. Katy Perry, Pharrell, and John Legend also lead with 5 nominations each. I have to say that none of these leaders are really shocking. Iggy blew up this year with Fancy. Katy Perry is the reigning queen of pop right now. Pharrell dominated this year with Happy, whether you liked it or not. We didn't really like it. And John Legend broke out this year with All of You. I think all these awards are well deserved, and I can't wait for the AMAs in November. It's one of my favorite award shows. The performances are always great. The awards are always fair, so I know that I have my DVR set already. Now it's time to break down the charts. On this week's Hot 100, Meghan Trainor is still holding down number 1 with All About That Bass. Taylor Swift has number 2 on lock with Shake It Off, and Iggy Azalea and Rita Ora come in at number 3 with Black Widow. Tove rises to number 4 with Habits, and Jessie J, Ariana Grande, and Nicki Minaj fall to number 5 with Bang Bang. Jeremiah and Maroon 5 come in at number 6 and 7, while Nicki falls at number 8 with Anaconda. Sam Smith comes in at number 9, while Bobby Shmurda rounds out the top 10 with his hit Hot Boy. Now for the albums, who came in at number 1 this week? It was Jason Aldean with Old Boots, New Money. Hozier came in at number 2 with his self-titled album, while Barbra Streisand held on lock with number 3 with Partners, and Gaga and Tony Bennett kept number 4 with Cheek to Cheek. Weezer came in at number 5. Blake Shelton fell to number 6. Stevie Nicks' new album, 24 Karat Gold, came in at number 7. Alex and Sierra debut at number 8 with It's About Us. Keisha Cole comes in at number 9, and Sam Smith returns to the top 10 with his album In the Lonely Hour. Right now we're going to review some of the biggest news from some of our favorite pop divas this week. Gwen Stefani may have pushed back Baby Don't Lie, but guess what, guys? It's coming this Sunday at midnight. Now, it's not too clear if it's going to be Saturday at midnight or if it's going to be Monday at midnight. I'm perceiving it as Monday as midnight. No one's going to release a single on Sunday. That's stupid. And if you look, it says it's premiering Sunday at 9 Pacific, but 12 Eastern. That means Monday, 12 Eastern. So I guess we're all staying up late Sunday night to hear the new Gwen Stefani song. Christina Aguilera will be returning to The Voice, and she'll be releasing new music in 2015. Now, we just talked about Gwen, so is she out of the picture for The Voice? Not necessarily. The plan was always to rotate the two in and out. Christina will be back for season 9, and Gwen will be back for season 10. Pharrell, Adam, and Blake will all be back for season 9. I'm excited to see Christina on my screen again. I don't know about you guys. I love me some Tina, and I can't wait to hear what she's been cooking up in her lab for us. In Britney Spears news, her Vegas residency, Britney Piece of Me, is proving to be a show-stopping success. She's brought in $20 million to Planet Hollywood, and she's extending her residency to the end of 2017. We went to go see her in the beginning of September, and the show was phenomenal. We can't wait to get back out to Vegas and see her. Now, Beyonce is in the news every week, whether it's for her surprise release albums, whether it's for her tours, her business deals, her marriage. It's always something with Beyonce. Did we ever think we would see her in the news for her bangs? We don't think this is a good look for Queen Bee. It kind of reminds us of Gail Weathers from Scream 3. Better luck next time, Bee. That's it for this week's episode of Popology Now TV. Next week, we have albums coming out from Nicole Scherzinger, Kaisa, and Jessie Ware. The new Gwen single will be here on Monday, so make sure you keep your eye out on popologynow.com for that. And One Direction will be releasing the music video for Steal My Girl on Friday, October 24th. Directioners, get excited. If we've missed anything, let us know below. Like this video, subscribe so you'll be the first to see weekly episodes, and we can't wait to see you next time.